Welcome back, you guys, to Brown Vegan Goddess channel. It's been a minute, and but I wanted to definitely keep you guys um, informed about what's been going on. Um, just been really busy getting my brand out there, developing my business plan, and just getting more centered and balanced and getting my mind right, because the goal for me is to be able to bring my knowledge about health and wellness to the masses. So the plan is to open up a wellness center this year. It's been in the works for a while. At least since last year. It's been in the works since last year. And so I just really want to make sure everything is right. Everything is lined up, so that when we open the center, it'll just flow. It'll be how I want it, and my vision will be real. It will be made real. And so yeah, sorry for the background noise, but I wanted to be outside today. I'm bringing kemetic yoga again to you guys today. And I want to, this time I'm going to show you more of what makes this style kemetic yoga. So I'm going to be showing more poses, kemetic yoga poses. So I already did my cleansing breath because I didn't want to take up too much time doing the cleansing breaths. But of course, you always want to start your practice with the cleansing breaths, because that's the time that you take to prepare your mind, prepare your body, and prepare your spirit for your practice, for what you're about to do. So I already did that. And I'm not going to have music playing this time because it kind of interfered with the last video being posted how I wanted it to be. So you couldn't really hear what I was saying. But I am going to try and explain what I'm doing as I go so that you'll understand it. And so yeah, let's go ahead and get started. Again though, this is my own personal flow. So you may see some things done that don't necessarily line up with some of the other kemetic yoga videos or styles that you may have seen. And that's what yoga is about. It's your own personal journey. And that's what life is about, really. Your own personal journey. It's what you make it. You create your life and what you want it to be. Same goes for yoga. You create your practice and how you want it to be. Of course, you have a basis or a baseline of whatever style you studied, but you still make it your own. So, let's begin. I always like to start with stretching, especially my hamstrings, because those muscles are the tightest for me. And I'm still working on opening them up so that I can do my splits like I used to do when I was a kid. But anyway, you want to remember to always breathe. Remember, I told you in the last video that kemetic yoga, the breath is methodical, it's intentional, it's deliberately slow so that the spirit, the respiratory system can flow so that you can do your poses and postures. And it also helps to stimulate your organs, and massage those organs. So every time you deep breathe, make sure your stomach expands fully, and then you exhale completely. Inhale as you come up. Exhale. Inhale, reach for the sun. Reach for Ra. Exhale. You can have your hand here, here, doesn't matter. is half lotus, where one foot is on top of the thigh and the other one is under the opposite thigh. You can do that way if it's more comfortable. Of course, everything you do to one side, you have to do on the other to maintain balance. If that's not comfortable for you, you can just sit in easy pose, alright? Or sesh one, and you just sit like that. And you can meditate, you can chant, however you want to do it. If you are comfortable to do full lotus, then you do it. And you can sit that way. Remember, I don't know if I mentioned in the last video, as you're flowing throughout your practice, try to remember to keep the tip of the tongue to the roof of the mouth. This it also helps to create balance. It helps to create a protection around your aura. It stimulates a point in your mouth that corresponds to the pineal gland and helps to decalcify that, keep it open, keep that eye open, the mind's eye open. From here you can go into floating lotus. You can also, to open up your hips more, you can go into floating lotus, come up onto the knees, still maintaining lotus position, and walk yourself out. And you rest, you relax there, and let the breath surround the areas that are tight, surround your joints, and that's providing protection for you. The spirit is protection. You want to go back easy. You don't want to just plop back down. Stretch, release yourself from the lotus. Wiggle those legs out. And again, you want to do the same thing for the other side. So I think I had this one up first. So then I would put this one up. And then this one over. I can't remember, but yeah. You want to do it on both sides, okay? Alright, so from here, we can flow into spider or the newt pose. Newt is the sky, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, we can come back on our back. Adjust yourself if you need to. Alright, we want to bring our right leg in. You want to pinch those shoulder blades all the way in. Inhale. Bring your hands behind your shoulders, and on the inhalation, you push up. Come down, and you rest. Because we're already on the mat, you can stay here and do the gab. It's called gab plow. Or shoulder stand first. You come back. Remember to breathe. Stretch it out. Alright. Who said you cannot get a workout with yoga? That is just it's just stretching. It's not a real workout, please. You do enough reps of sequences, like 3 reps per sequence. I guarantee you'll be sweating. Alright? So, trying to think if there's anything else I want to do right now on the floor. Yeah. So let's. This is the Sphinx. This is, I believe, one of the restorative poses. Child's pose is another one. Here or here. From here, you can go into your lunge if you want. Um, make sure everything is lined up. You want your body, torso facing straight over the knee. And one variation. Inhale, bring your hands down over the knee and press. The other variation. Reach under, come up. touch the mat perfect. I still can't because I just can't yet, but I will. In the third variation, reach behind here. That's that. Okay. So that's one side. I have to do it on the other. Let me take these socks off. One variation. Alright, so I'm just going to show you a few poses that we do in kemetic yoga. Let me put my socks back on. It's a little chilly. Alright, so one of the poses we call goddess pose. And so I'll show you how that goes. I know I said I was going to get some more pants that I wouldn't have to keep pulling up on. Alright, so I know you can't see my face. Sorry about that. So like I said, you always want to start in preparation stance with the two large toes touching and the heels separated slightly. Want it to be parallel on the outside. Lean back, relax into bending your knees a little bit. Fingers relaxed, arms relaxed. Inhale. Left knee up, stand back, come down. Do the same thing on the other side. So let's goddess pose. Peaceful warrior pose or pose of Anpu. I'm going to do on this side. Again, you start the same way. Preparation stance, come up, down. Sorry. Lift that right knee up. Stand it back. Then you can end it back in your practice or session, back in sesh. This is one sesh variation where you're sitting, your sit bones are on the heels of your foot, toes are bent at a 90-degree angle, and you sit and breathe. Tip of the tongue to the roof of the mouth. Do your meditation fingers, what I call it. Or just sit with your hands flat on your thighs. Another variation of sesh is sitting on with your feet. Work those toes out first. Sitting with your feet on the instep. So you bring your feet down on the insteps and you ease yourself back slowly. Again, you want the sit bones on the heels of your feet. And you sit. Remember in the last video I said that in Kemet, the scribes would sit like this for hours and hours as they wrote their scriptures, sacred scriptures. Because they understood that there are certain pressure points in your feet that, that help to open up and stimulate that pineal gland. So work that out. Knuckles to the mat. Out. Reach back around behind your ankles. Bend your elbows. Knees bent slightly and you press. Press like you're about to sit in a chair. Inhale, hand in a pyramid. Down onto the mat. Straighten those knees out. Breathe. Inhale, come up. Namaste, Ashe, Hatep. Till next time. See y'all later. Have an awesome Monday. Peace.